guys, welcome back. If this is your first time here, especially welcome, enjoy your time here. And if you've been a repeat offender, I like it, keep coming back. No, welcome. This is Trish from Trish's Creative Treasures. You're sitting down with me in my kitchen tonight. Mind that wall there, it's repairs getting done. My kitchen is a mess, as always, because no matter how much you clean it, the kids trash it. But, I don't know if you can hear any noise in my background. Let me show you. I'm going to point to my camera. I am yarn dyeing. I got my little setup going on here. And the colors that I'm doing are Dharma's Bright Aqua and Jacquard's Purple. I just put these on. The blue one is actually half exhausted already. The purple one I think is just about there too. So, oh yeah, there's still color in there, but nowhere near what it was. This is 10 and 10, and I got 20 more little ones. These are just like the little sample ones. They're 40 yards each. So I ordered a bunch of those. That way, if somebody wanted some little ones, you know, just a solid to go with like a variegated or something, or if you just wanted to try out yarn, I'm going to have them for sale. I have a huge box. Well, it's not huge, but it's pretty big. I don't know if you can see that box right over there. I've got a lot of yarn, quite a bit of yarn to dye. I'm not going to do all that tonight. No way. I've got 5 skeins of the, my mind just went blank. I have 5 Angora, slash wool Angora nylon mix. I have 5 of those, Sink and Instinct. They were actually the ones that I have already dyed, but I did not like. So I am going to over dye them tonight and really hope for the best. The ones that I was trying to do speckles, and I should have went with, you know, the little voice in my head kept saying, less is more. But, you know, I'm one of them people, I've got to learn from my mistakes, and I did not do less is more. I did way too much, and because I used yellow and blue and purple and hot fuchsia for my sprinkle, my, you know, yeah, those things. Speckles, it kind of muddied up my color. The yarn that I originally dyed it, it's frozen blue. It's one of Dharma's colors, I mean, and it's like frozen, you know, the cartoon Frozen, that blue, it's that blue, beautiful. But once I put all those other speckles in with it, it really just muddied it up, and it looked horrible to me. My husband said it didn't look that bad. Yeah, it did. And then I had 2 other ones where there was a lot of pink dye left in that bath, and so I just used 2 of them as like a yarn mop just to suck up the pink dye. Why let it go to waste? I'm like Rebecca at Chemnitz, you know, you cannot let it go to waste. But no, what all have you been working on? How have you been? I know I haven't been on in a little while. Life has been super crazy. Work, you know, or sickness. We went through that cold thing. We went through the barf and diarrhea thing. I know, TMI, but it just went through our household like wildfire, and I finally got to see the psychiatrist. Yeah, maybe I should see one, but I don't see a psychiatrist. I got to see my chiropractor. Where the hell I got psychiatrist from there, I don't know, but I seen the chiropractor last week. So I did get my hip fixed, but I had 2 days without pain, and then it was right back. So I was back to see him tonight, and he really did like a massive adjustment on me. So I'm a little ouchies, and I soaked my yarn before I went to the chiropractor's office. So if I would not have done my yarn prior, I do not think I would be doing this now. I would be up in my room, in my bed where it's comfy, just relaxing. But considering I have all this yarn to dye, it's getting this. I have a lot of yarn to dye, and I had a lot soaking because I figured when I got home from work, even though my hip, my pelvis, my leg, all that crap hurt, I'm like, I don't care, tonight's the night. The kids can go upstairs, do whatever. My husband's at work, and I was done at work at 2, but I couldn't really do anything until I got back from my chiropractor, so my appointment was at 4:30. We got home about 5:15 because we had to stop at the store. Mind me, I'm thirsty. I love these things. I used to drink a lot of Monsters. And since I'm on all the medications I'm on, I don't really drink them, but I just can't say no to the Java Monsters. I love them. But anyways, let me think. I need to start making lists before I sit down to do this, because I have all this stuff that I want to tell you, that I want to go over, and then when I sit here, I'm like, poof, it's blank. But I don't know. One thing I do want to give my hearts out is to Charlie from Have a Yarn with Charlie. If you go on over to her page, she has a video of what's going on. I mean, guys, if you could just give her some viral hugs, send some prayers for their family's way. We got some family bad news, and it's hard. I wouldn't want to have to be in her shoes, and my heart goes out to her. It really does, and the whole family. So if you just go on over there, and if you watch her video, it'll explain what's going on, and you know, I'm not shy to not admit that I'm not Christian. I'm Wiccan. Us Wiccans still pray. I mean, everybody prays, and I truly believe that there are power in numbers in prayer, and no matter who you pray to, how you pray, it can happen. Things can work from it. I gotta turn this heat down a little bit here, I think. Turn it down to low. But, yeah, going over, listen to her story. Give her some love. If you've never been to her page before, go ahead and check her out. Give her a subscribe. She has a good channel. She's a great person. Yeah. So anyways, I got a spindle. I should have brought that down with me, but you know, I just kind of been downstairs and I'm like, you know, while I'm sitting here waiting for these to cook, I'll just shoot a video because I haven't been on in a while. So I got a drop spindle, and I only got, when I bought that, I got a small bag of wool. So I did order a bunch more of bats so I can drop spindle. My husband's like, how can you do that? That's just like so tedious, and I find it relaxing. I can sit in bed, and if I don't feel like crocheting at the moment, I just can sit and spin some wool. And I can spin my own yarn and make it be special, and if I want something in particular that, you know, you can't find anywhere else, I'll spin it myself. It takes a while doing a hand spindle, but it's rewarding. It is fun. So one of these nights I'll have to do a video showing you how to do that. It's very easy. I thought at first I wasn't going to be able to get control, you know, be able to get the gist of it. And I did. It was just a couple start and stop. I'm going to put a lid on these, so I want to turn off the heat. Off. No, I don't want it on high. I want it on off. I just got this burner, electric double burner from Amazon, so I don't have to be over at our stove. Our stove is in a little inlet that back in the day used to be fireplaces, so there's no light in there, and when you're cooking you have to hold a flashlight up so you can see what you're doing. So I did my first bits of yarn over there, and I just wasn't thrilled about it. So, but I figured even if I want to do a lot in one day, I can have yarn on the stove cooking, and I can have yarn here cooking, and then I can also do hand dyeing, and then put it in the microwave if need be. Gotta clean the microwave first. My kids have, oh, my microwave's so gross. I cannot keep my microwave clean. I can't keep nothing clean. Like my house, We just cleaned the kitchen and cleaned the living room 2 days ago, over the weekend. What? Today's Wednesday. So Sunday, Monday, we did the cleaning down here. You would not even know it. It's like a freaking tornado went through. It drives me nuts. It's just like, it's embarrassing. But I guess that's what happens when you have a 3-year-old back in the house. Yeah, we're not used to that anymore. But I am using the Dharma dyes, and I have some Jacquard dyes. I have another order with some more Dharma dyes coming. I did order some more of those, the fluorescent ones, because I want to do some fluorescent yarn with some black, like a fluorescent rainbow with black in it. I think that'll be pretty cool. I have so many ideas that just go through my head, and what I need and what I should really do is just jot them down as I get them. But you know, where is there ever a notebook on hand or a pen when an idea goes through my head and it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I woke up and I'm like, oh yeah, it's just I don't get the chance to do that. I should, but I don't. And then I forget everything because yeah, I'm on a lot of medications, Lyme disease, fibromyalgia. It all messes with your brain. But I am using citric acid to dye. And I'm so glad. I don't even know whose video I watched on dyeing, but I was so glad I found that one because I did not know that you cannot use citric acid when you're going to dye yarn with any stellina in it. And I got quite a few bags with stellina in it. So I have to use vinegar on that. The citric acid will melt away the stellina. So yeah, if I wouldn't have found that video, that would have been a sad, sad story because the stellina ones weren't on sale and they weren't cheap. No ma'am, they were not. I'm in a goofy mood, mind me. I'm always in a goofy mood or I'm tired and I'm exhausted. It's one end or another. Hi, Katie. Come on. You want to come up and say hi? Come on. Oh, Katie's down here with me. Right. Yeah. My puppy. Let's see. You want to say hi to everybody, Katie? Say hello. Say hello. My sweet doggy. She keeps me company. As soon as my husband's home, it's like, Mom don't matter anymore. Daddy's home. Forget about Mom. Yeah, she's a naughty dog. But I love her. That I do. I love her to death. But, let me see. Is there anything I can really think of that I really wanted to go over with you? And I know there were things that I really wanted to go over with you. I've got my Granny Meets Virus shawl done. That's upstairs. I'll have to get on a different night and show you my finished objects. I got the first half of my shawl top done. I need to start working on the second half. I started making with my own design those bags that you can hang up in your kitchen to put grocery bags in and pull out the bottom. So I do want to do a tutorial on that because I didn't follow any pattern. It is my design. Whether someone has anything like that out there somewhere or not, I don't know, but I designed that myself. I'm not really Southern at all. I'm Northern. My sister tells me I have a messed up way of talking because I'm like South Dutch, whatever. I don't care. What else do I have done? I started my shawl for Crystal at Chronically Crochet. Crystal. I think it's Chronically Crochet. Oh, I'm so sorry, Crystal. I'm like butchering this. This month the wheel turned on for a shawl. So I started my shawl with my hand-dyed yarn. If you'd seen the pictures, if you're on my Instagram, I put pictures of that on there. And which reminds me, on my Facebook group, I did start a Facebook group. So any of you are welcome to come over. It is Trisha's Creative Treasures at Facebook. Please come on over, join us. We'll have some fun. It's a place where everybody and anybody can show off whatever you're working on. Display it, you know. I know you make stuff and you're proud of it and you're just like, got to show it to somebody that's going to appreciate it. Yes, we'll appreciate it. So yeah, Trisha's Creative Treasures over on Facebook. You can also find me at Trisha's Creative Treasures on Instagram. I post stuff on there that I've made. My mind is a blank. I should have made a list. All you ladies that make your list, I say every time I see you doing it, I'm like, I need to start making a list. Do I make a list? No. But okay, I think I have blubbered on for 15, 16 minutes now. Maybe I'll bring you back on real quick for when this is done and I'm rinsing, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right. If I don't come back, this is going to be bye. So, but I'm pretty sure I'll try to come back. Yeah, we'll try to. If not, you know I love y'all. Well, I don't know if you can see. Well, of course you can see. This is my first batch of over dyeing my yarn. This was the pink yarn mop that I had, so I am doing a strong solution of black, and it's kind of melting up into the hot pink, which I like because the hot pink from the black in the center is kind of turning to like a hot orangey kind of color. So I'm just gonna let this cook here and wait till this to exhaust and see where this gets. I have my other two. Hold on, guys. My floor is awful. My dog chewed up the floor when she was a pup, and it's just never been fixed since. All right. Oops. Sorry. Let's see here. Oh, very little blue dye left in there. Just a little. That is almost done. Let's check out Mr. Purple back here. I kind of spilled black dye all over my kitchen floor. I stopped that somehow, guys. My purple, look at that. Oops, I can't even show you. There's hardly any purple left in there, so that is great. By the time that's cooled off, that will be perfect. And the blue, same with the blue, it's